Hello and welcome to Mickey Art. My name's Michelle Edhouse and today I'm going to have another go at getting this spiral pour thing happening. And what I am going to try is doing it without tipping it much. So what I'm going to try some different colours. I'm kind of a bit on this Arizian Crimson Hue and Payne's Grey combo still. So I'm going to use those two, but today I'm going to add in the Decor Art Dazzling Metallics Crystal Green and of course the Reeves Acrylic White. So first of all, we're going to put in the white. Now, the other thing I'm going to be really vigilant on is drizzling it down a stick. Obviously, the white doesn't need that because that's at the bottom. And trying to layer these colours. Yeah, Now, I don't have any it's not very layered, is it? I don't have any silicone in the metallic green. I'm hoping I don't regret that. But I do have it in the Arizian Crimson Hue and in the Payne's Grey. Now, some of you are looking at this and going, Michelle, what are you doing? There's so much paint in there. You don't need that much paint. And I'm going, well, you know what? I'm going to try something slightly different to what I've done in the past with these. And I'm actually going to leave it really thick. And also putting a bit of white in amongst the colours just to give us a bit of variation. So some of you will know that I have actually achieved a really good look with this, except and it was the brown one. There's lots and lots of views on that, so I'm sure if you're seeing this, and this isn't my first video that you watched was probably that brown spiral pour. And so yeah, I didn't tilt that much, whereas the rest of them, where I've tried everything from spinning it on a mini potter's wheel to you name it, I've tried it really. And so I'm going back to the not tilting it much, which is the one I got the best results out of. So when you do this spiral pour, it always pays to put a bit of white down. It helps it to move more easily across the canvas. It helps it to have, oh dear, I've lost a pin. That's not going to be helpful. Some of my pins have been breaking on me lately and I'm not excited about that. So maybe I'll put this one on cups and that will avoid that. So how does it get any better than this? Bear with me, I'm just going to get some cups to put under this. Okay, so we've got the cups all underneath there. It's going to make it a little bit interesting trying to put it down again, because in 3 corners we've got pins and cups. How's it get any better? So first thing we always do in one of these spiral pours is put a circle of the outmost colour, and then we attempt hold on, let me just zoom you in a bit more, and then we attempt to pour in tiny little circles really slowly into the centre of that, and just keep pouring. And there's our red and our green starting to come through. And our white starting to come through, and there's still black coming through. How does it get any better than that? Wow, where did all my white end up? How does it get any better? Oops, strip. Okay, so from here, oh, look at these cells coming up. Oh my goodness, how pretty. From here, the target is to very slowly stretch it. And as soon as it's already come over this side, I'm going to take it back over to the other side. Until we get it to the point where it just kind of goes, oops. Nearly there. Those cells in the middle are huge. There we go, there it goes. And now I'm going to take it towards this direction. Very, very slowly. And see what magic we can create. We've definitely got some cell action happening. And the target was stretching it out like this, is to see if you can stretch those rings a little bit more. Nearly there. Whoop. And let's take it back. I'm liking it so far, guys. Might just allow it to come off this side a little bit more. Wow, it's pretty. I like this color combination, and there's so much of that metallic green, it's gonna look fantastic. So I'm just blowing on it lightly. Pop any air bubbles. Let's see if we can get it to look amazing and stay looking amazing. There she blows. Now, I'm going to take it to each corner now. Try to end up zigzagging. Not sure about this giant white bit in the middle. Okay, and now let's bring it back down. If we can close that giant white bit back up a bit by pulling it down in that direction. Nope, didn't really. But maybe it might lace up. What do you reckon? Do you think it might do that? So, as we're waiting, I've just videoed another video for my other channel, my Access You channel, and I was talking about this amazing tool, which is where you expand out, and it's about being willing to be wrong colour on the finger when I did that. It's not cool. Be the space of you, rather than buying into the judgments and trauma and drama that this reality seems to think is valuable. So, how often do you go to trauma and drama instead of the ease and joy of life and living? And what if when it starts to get a bit traumatic and dramatic, you were to just go expand out, expand out, expand out, expand out, expand, expand, expand. Now I'm actually not going to tilt it anymore because I really like that. I really like that. So let me just wash my hands, and then I'm going to check the edges. I should have checked the edges before I wash my hands. Some of you will have noticed, if you've been following my channel for a while, that I've started wearing gloves. Today is the first painting that I have done with gloves on. And why, you may ask? That, my dears, is because since I discovered that my white that I was using was creating, was washing off, I've started using a different white. And it's actually acrylic, and it's actually staying on, including on my hands. Because what was happening was the white that I was using before was, excuse my head, the white that I was using before was can't seem to do two things at once. How's it getting any better than that? The white I was using before was mixing with the colours on my hands and keeping them from setting properly too. And so then what we ended up with was hands that washed off really easy. In fact, I'd been looking at other people who wore gloves to painters, and I was like, oh, don't they like washing their hands? And then guess what? When I actually use paint, it actually, oh, look at all those cells coming up. Yummy! When I actually used paint that was gonna dry, I needed to wash my hands too. So I'm really liking this. This is very cool. It's, maybe I need to do it without any silicone in it to get no cells, to get that perfect round look that everyone else gets. And I'll give that a go at some stage before I add silicone to my paints when I mix them. But I'm really liking this. There's some really cool stuff. So can you see this little spiral here? And once again, it looks like the Milky Way, like splatters of white come up, which I'm not overly excited about. I think it can stop doing that now. So I'm wondering if that is the white paint I'm using, the amount of Floetrol I've got in the white paint, or quite what. So let's get you down and show you some of the magic, because it's very cool. It's got some very awesome colours in it. So there it is. And I'm going to start down here in this corner. That little eye. So there's definitely some powderiness going on, and it looks like it is coming from the white and from the green. See that white there is really quite powdery. Now I'm not sure whether this is the there's that little spiral. Cool, eh? I'm not sure whether it's the white, because coming up from underneath, or whether it's the old paints that I'm using, because both the Payne's Grey and the Azurian, whatever it's called. Look at the texture in that bit. That's cool. I like that. Quite old paints. I inherited them from my dad, and he's been passed away for 5 years now, so they've been sitting in a box in a drawer until I changed painting styles and thought I could use them. I like it. Lots and lots of cells on here, guys. And I get that this one's going to keep changing for quite some time. And yeah, once again, it does not look at all like the spiral pores. But how does it get any better? I love it. I like it. And there's no way I'd be able to paint it with a brush. So thank you all for joining me for this little painting escapade. This one will be in my Etsy store very soon, probably a couple of weeks. And oh no, I'm actually going away to Australia for 2 weeks, so I am trying to back up a whole heap of paintings, videos, so that you guys can still hear from me while I'm away, because I will not be painting while I'm away. You see my hands? Are you just thinking about that? No. I am off to the amazing Symphony of Possibilities course with Dr. Dane here, and then on to Access Consciousness Facilitator training. So super looking forward to that. It's going to be an amazing 2 weeks. And so I am doing a whole heap of paintings at the moment to create as many videos for you guys as possible. And so it may not be up in my Etsy store quite so soon, but I will get it up as soon as I can, because I leave next Wednesday and this is not going to be dried and varnished probably before that. So yeah, follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/MCEART1 Mickey Art. Somebody asked me the other day, why do you call it Mickey Art like that? It's actually my initials, MCE, Michelle Claire Edhouse, and my nickname from when I was at junior high was Mickey. But so it was quite a coincidence once I got married that my initials actually spelt it. How's it get any better? So if you haven't subscribed to the channel already and you'd like to hear more from me, see more of my paintings, jump on there. youtube.com/c/Mickey Art. And what else is possible beyond what you've been believing is possible so far? How much fun can you have, everyone? And I'll see you in another video. Cheers.